probably heard his interview there, but yesterday he said, it was quoted in one of the papers this morning, he said, it could take 10 years for us to be considered favourites to win this competition.
Yeah, I don't think that's accurate. I think 3 transfer windows, with the money at their disposal, Manchester City, and the kind of gravitational pull he has as a coach, they need 3 or 4 players. I think if they can keep Aguero, keep him going, Silva, very, very good player. If Stones develops as a player, I would say Sterling could develop as a player. I'd say 3 transfer windows, because the game in Europe is not strong and deep at the moment. And Barcelona are definitely waning. It's a question of how fast that happens. Real Madrid, ditto. So, I don't think 10 years. Do you, Didi?
No, I agree. No, 2 or 3 years, it depends, because he always says he only stays at the club for 3 years, because he said 3 years at a big club is a long, long time. So maybe he's making the bet for his predecessor who's coming after him. But I think within 2 or 3 years they should be competitive. They've been in the semi-final last season, don't forget. Spent some money again this year. If you look at the bench today, Fernando, Sanya, Nolito, Sane, Clichy, Iheanacho, and probably 3 or 4 players left behind. Company's injured. We need to see whether, or if he comes back. No, I think in the next 2 or 3 years they'll be really competitive, because Barcelona and Real Madrid, Ronaldo and Messi won't be carrying on forever. Munich's got a rough time at the moment, so no, 10 years is far too long, I think.
And Liam, you know, when you look at what has happened at City in the not too distant past, you know, the whole structure there, and all that money, but the management structure and Stein and these guys, it's all been put in place for him, for Pep.
Yeah. Well,
this is it.
You know, he had one go in the transfer window this summer, and I haven't been impressed with the players he's bought, particularly Stones.
Nolito
I don't like. The midfield player, Gundogan, I don't think you pronounce it that way.
Gundogan.
Yeah, but he's all right. But I think there's a lot of players in there that you know, he would need to change. And he's not even said they win the Champions League just to be considered favourites to win it. Well, what does that mean? You know, they should be thinking about winning it within the next 3, 4, 5 years with him at the helm. And I agree with Eamon. He has that attraction as a great coach that other players will want to go there. You never know. Messi might get another year or 2 out of Messi if Messi decides to leave Barcelona. I think if Messi decides to leave Barcelona, there's only one place he's going, that's Manchester City. I don't think they're good enough with the squad they've got, and maybe Pep's thinking I need another 2, 3 years before I can make them, you know, a European Champions League material winners, you know.
Yeah.
But there's a lot going on at other places, and money does have its power, doesn't it, Eamon? You know, you can buy a winning team. He has only had one transfer window. He has to do better than the players he's bought. He has to do, you know, Stones, I think we'll see the goal tonight. I think he's messed up again. It's always good for a mistake, you know.
I think the keeper is the Achilles heel.
Yeah, I've got him down.
If you want to play out from the back, if you want to have a keeper who plays like a sweeper, and you bring a 33-year-old in, you need to be agile. If you play like Manuel Neuer, you need to have the legs and the vision, the awareness to do so. To bring a 33-year-old in, I'm not sure whether that's the answer, and I think that's the Achilles heel. I don't think you win the Champions League with a goalkeeper.
Let's have a